What's going on, guys? This is Aussie Van Man. How y'all doing today? I am here. You can probably hear the noise behind me. I'm here in Phoenix. I'm getting some things done while I'm here in Phoenix. And yes, I'm by a busy road. Lately, ever since they shut down the place I like to camp during the week, I've been struggling to find decent places that aren't too far away to travel to. So I've been staying on this side of the road here where a lot of 18-wheelers park. Not ideal, I know. We'll find something a bit more decent when it starts to cool down and I can start searching around more. It's just too dang hot, and honestly it doesn't bother me that much in the summer here because it's so hot I can't really be outside. It's a little cooler today. It's around, I don't know what it is today, high 90s, maybe 100. I am starting to sweat, so eventually I'm going to have to run and hide. But during the summer, I'm typically hiding in the back of the van, huddled next to the AC until it's the weekend, I can go north. So today, I'm actually doing a little bit of prep work on the van for the weekend. And also, I do have some stuff I have to fix on the van, but I'm waiting on parts. Apparently they're not going to be here till next week, so I got to do a little bit of prep work on that, and I'll show you that. It's a bad one. It's that radius arm I was telling you about where the bushings are completely blown out, and I got metal grinding on metal now. I have to still drive this thing. I don't have a choice. I don't have, apparently it's $350 to do it if I took it, or probably $400 these days, if I took it to a mechanic. I don't have that kind of money. So I'm going to try to do it myself, but yeah, in the meantime, I'm like metal on metal, which is not great, so I try to take it as easy on the van as I can. Anyway, before we get started on that, I actually wanted to go through, and I've been meaning to do this, I just keep forgetting. People ask me, and I keep forgetting, what apps do I use when I'm traveling and when I'm out and about in the forest? Things like that. We're going to go through all the ones I think are important, all the ones that I like to use, including geocaching. We'll go into that as well. But yeah, let's take a look. I don't know how I'm going to film this because I don't have, I guess I have screen capture. I can do some screenshots, but I kind of wanted to film going through it, but we'll see what the glare's like. Let's check. Okay, I don't know how bad this is on the glare here. Okay, that's a little bit better. Geocaching right here. So geocaches, if you've seen my videos, sorry, the glare is not so great because we're outside, but there's where I am, and then we have geocaches all over here that you can go and search. It's a lot of fun if you got spare time to do it. And basically you GPS to these locations, and there'll usually be some sort of log or a box with toys or trinkets in it. You can look at past logs if it hasn't been found, anything like that, any difficulty, terrain, size, different things like that. It's all going to be in here, and you can navigate to it, log it. It's a lot of fun. I like to do it with friends as well. But if I'm bored and I'm in an area where I might be able to find one, I'll look it up and go search. Okay, so this one's the one that my friend got me onto, Dan. This is Outley, and it has camping on there. So basically it's got roads, it's got tracks, it's got different layers. It has some dispersed campsites marked on here, which sometimes I'll use if I'm looking in like forested areas or stuff like that. But what I really like this for, I don't have screen capture like video technology on my phone, so anyway, what I like to do with this is you can check who owns the land. So this is state trust land, although I'm on the side of the road, so I'm not technically on the state trust land. I am on the county road, and out here, any of the stuff that's plain color, usually that means it's private property. If we hit that, I don't know if it would bring it up. No, it won't. So that's private property, as you can see, or county property, all that here. And you see all these pockets of, man, I'm sorry about the glare, guys. Wish there's a better way I could do this. All the pockets of state trust in the blue here. I don't know what this green is. Let's take a look at what the green is. Sonoran Mountain Preserve, local conservation area. So that's really cool. So sometimes if I think I'm in a national forest or somewhere that I think I can camp, but I'm not fully sure, I'll bring this app up and I can actually check who owns the land, where am I, what forest am I in, what park I am, where, you know, am I allowed to park here, basically. So that's what I like to use this app for. And if I zoom out, you can see all the different colors here. And then see all these little dots here? All these dots are off-road marked. They're marked on off-road maps. They're all supposed to be primitive camping all out here. Now you might see like these little regular colored squares within the green here. Usually it's on the forest property, but these are like usually some sort of rented out or privately owned within the park. Either it could be like cattle grazing, or it could be mining claims that you can't go on or can't camp on or whatever. So that's all kind of cool too. Let's move on to another one. Okay, we've moved inside because it's just too glary to record this outside. So hopefully this shows you better. But yeah, we got all the different parkland here. I don't know what this brownish one is. Let's look at that. That's National Public Lands Hacienda Field Office owns all this. That's Agua Fria National Monument land out here. National Public Lands. I don't know much about National Public Lands, if I'm honest, but I believe I've camped on there before. I think. I'm not fully sure. Okay, that's cool. But this app is just amazing for that stuff. So Outly, if you're looking for, it's kind of like like you can get this stuff on X Hunt, but you have to pay for on X Hunt and other apps like that. So I use this one because it's free. It's not the most accurate, but it's pretty accurate. And then you can go in here. There's all map layers you can add and take off: camping, trails, roads, water, terrain, hunting, all that stuff. Really cool. You can save places down, all that stuff. I haven't saved anything down. Alright, let's go to the next one. Okay, Seeker. I don't use it a whole lot, but I do use it when I'm getting desperate for camp spots I can't find. You can basically, this is kind of like man, I forgot the name of the one that just went, you have to pay for it. Oh dang it, I forgot what the name of it was because I deleted it, because you have to pay for it now. They have the new version too. But Seeker's an alternative that I use. It'll bring up campgrounds. I don't know why. No, that's not right. Okay. There's no way there's dispersed camping there. I know that for a fact. There's no dispersed camping there. Whoever put that in is tripping. So, yeah, it relies on people to put stuff in, and I can't guarantee that they're right. And I can tell you right now, you will get moved on if you try to camp over there. That's part of the state trust land that got shut down recently. But it is good for places, other places. So up here you can see all the camp spots, all that. Also, you can find other stuff like trailheads and hotels, parking, rest stops. Oh, I know that guy. That's hilarious. I know this guy. I've met him a few times now. I know that van. Yeah. Alright, anyway, so Seeker is a good alternative. Check that out. Let's go on to the next one. Okay, so this one is called Park Wolf. I like this one for going to national parks and stuff like that. It's really cool. It has, it's got trivia, it's got all sorts of stuff in there, but it's got national park mapping, tour guides, information, You can like look right into a national park, check out the map. You can find all the trailheads in there. You can pin stuff. You can I haven't fully delved really deep into this one yet, but it's really cool. You can look up, see you got all the trails down here, overlook, all the info you need. There's even pictures of what to expect out there. Really amazing app that I'm definitely going to be using this year. Again, I just found this recently, so check out Park Wolf. That's a good one. So Polaris app, I actually just downloaded this past weekend after meeting a couple on an ATV, and I use the ride command. It's like a big screen GPS thing that they can get around on, and they bring up all their trails and stuff like that. You don't even have to sign up. It gives you an option to sign up for this and have an account and all that. It's completely free. This is 100% free, but I found out on the weekend you don't even need to make an account. You can just go in straight to maps. Right here, let's go to where I am. Okay, so then the greatest thing, this is so good. You got your terrain, you've got all your regular roads, but look at these. Here's our here's our off-road stuff here. Oh my lord, okay, it's just froze on me. I don't know. Oh, my phone's probably getting hot. It's hot out here. So we have all our trails, all our off-road roads. So if you're into off-roading, this is a great free app, 100% free app that you can have. And what I really liked about this that people were showing me is, I don't know if I can find some, they'll have stuff people add on here, like viewpoints, points of interest. That's how they found that same cabin in my other video from the other day. Where the heck? I don't know. Okay, I don't know where there's any viewpoints or points of interest in here. But as you can see, there's all the fire roads, I mean the forest roads, and everything, all the trails, everything's mapped out here. It's 100% free. It's amazing. So there's the 17. Okay, is that something? Is that a point of interest? No. Okay. What are these dots? Probably just road indicators. Looks like people have just been mapping. Here we go. Bumblebee, Maya, open trail system. If you can check all that stuff out. I want to find though. I'm probably not going to be able to find one, but you'll see like little binocular things. And it'll be like something worth stopping to check out, or a really good view or something like that. People can add all that in there. See, we have boundaries here. Castle Creek Wilderness, no vehicles allowed. So that's cool. Man, my phone is really overheating right now. It's getting a little toasty. I'm sweating pretty bad, but we have stuff to do, so I gotta get that done before I do anything else. But yeah, that's Prescott National Forest out there. So Polaris, go check that one out too. Alright, never mind the sweat. It's really hot in the van right now, so I'm really overheating in the van. I'm going to get out in a second. It's much nicer outside. I don't have the AC on right now. Alright, so that's all my camping apps. There used to be, I can't even remember, what is it, overlanding or overland was the other one I used to use for camping. They just shut the first version down, I believe, and you have to pay to use the new version now, so that's totally lame. I'm not going to be doing that. So yeah, that's what I use now. Other people have talked about, is it freecampsites.com or something like that. I don't personally use that. I've managed pretty well with what I got there. A lot of the time, sometimes I'll just Google dispersed camping in an area where I'm going to be too, and it'll bring stuff up. I can find stuff that way. So, or I'll look at national forests and just find a road that goes down, rest stops, things like that. Yeah, it's not that hard. Just after you get used to searching, like you do it enough times, you kind of get a rhythm. So yeah, but that's my advice. They're my little fun apps that I like to use to get around traveling and stuff like that, camping. I will just mention a couple of quick apps that I think might be worth your while. Fetch app, you scan your receipts and you get points to scan your receipts and buy certain products. You can cash them in for gift cards, which I've already done a couple of times now. I've gotten a $50 gift card, a $25 gift card. I'm about to work my way up to another $25 gift card just by scanning your receipts, sharing what you've been buying. It's for advertising, for I guess they compile the data for companies that sell stuff, I guess. I don't know, but yeah, it's a pretty neat app. It's free money, really. It doesn't take much time out of your day to scan a receipt, so 100% worth that. One thing I'm looking into downloading more of it. I don't like downloading too many apps because it's a pain in the butt, but one that's my friends are definitely doing nowadays is downloading all the gas station apps. A lot of them, like Loves and other ones right now, they'll do 10 cents off per gallon if you use their app, which when you're traveling as much as I do, I really should be doing that. I should be taking advantage of that. So that's something I do plan on downloading, some of those apps. Definitely worthwhile. Alright guys, so we're gonna jump out. My PB blast went bad in the van and lost all its gas in it, so I just bought a new one. We need to soak some of that into my radius arm bolts and the nut on the back of it, in preparation of being able to take that apart and fix that in the coming weeks. So I'm going to quickly spray that. I'm going to show you under the van and we're going to have a look at that. It's not great. Alright guys, so this is what I'm talking about. You can see where it's been rubbing on the chassis. That should not be sitting on the chassis. You can see all that rubber blown out of there. That should not be blown out of there like that. It should be tucked up inside here. Up in here, that's all blown out. Not great, guys. Not great at all. And that nut looks like it's going to be a pain to take off. I also got to take some of these bolts off here. So we're going to need to spray those quite thoroughly. Like that. Whew. Alright, that was quick and easy. So we're just going to be letting that soak. And for the next week, I want to say, we're going to be adding a dose of that every day or two, just to make sure it gets in there and soaks in nicely, so we can hopefully loosen those bolts up and save ourselves $400 doing this job myself. And I need it done quick. I need it done. I have to get it done because I'm heading out on vacation in just a few weeks, and we're going to be heading out. Oh, I may as well tell you about that. I've decided where I'm going for vacation. If everything works out, I can get everything fixed. We're going to be going to the Redwoods National Park. Now I don't know what, so a really long drive to get there. So I don't know what we'll stop and see along the way. I don't know how much time I'm going to have to see other stuff. So I'm not planning anything else right now, but we are going for Redwoods National Park. That's where I want to go. I want to do some hiking out there. Ever since I've come to America, I've always wanted to go to the Redwoods National Park and Sequoia. I don't know if I'll have time for Sequoia, but Redwoods is number one on my list for this vacation. And then we'll see what we got time for after that. All right, next thing I'm prepping for this weekend, a little surprise project that I'm doing on the front of the van. Let's take a look. Alright, so the next thing we got going on. Yes, I do have my sandpaper out. That is correct. I have another painting job that I'm going to be doing on here. Let's start off by doing this. Yes, I am sanding the hood of my car. That is correct. That's because That's because we're gonna be painting my hood. For years now, since I've had this van, I've wanted to customize it and do different things with it and add a bit of like personal flair to it, you know. And I've had something I've wanted to do the hood of my van for quite some time now, and it's a bit of a secret. I can't tell you exactly what I'm painting, but I am painting the hood of my van, and it's gonna be pretty awesome. Hopefully it turns out awesome. So yeah, right now in preparation for the weekend, I am painting I'm sanding, sorry. Right now I'm sanding the hood of my van. So we're just doing a wet sand. I'll wash it off with some water, and then this weekend we'll prep it, and we're gonna go ahead and paint it, tape it off, paint it. It's not just gonna be plain color. I actually have a plan and an idea for this. I need to scuff up all this paint to get it ready, and to save myself some time, I'm doing it this evening. So yeah, look forward to that, guys. Alright, I'm just going to wash all that sanded paint down off here. Like so. It's kind of everywhere. I got it all over my bumper. Hopefully that'll just wash off in some rain or something. Yeah, quite a bit of paint coming off that fine grit sandpaper, but it should make it nice and smooth so I can paint it. I won't put acetone on it to clean it down till I get up there on the weekend, because likely I'll get bugs splattering on the hood at some point, and I'll have to sand it or degrease it then. So I may give it another sand once I get up there too, we'll see. But for now, that's nice and sanded down. Get what we can off here, and clean the rest. I think I'll take it to the car wash tomorrow, give it a good spray down, clean it as well as I can, and then come Friday, when I go up north, I can start getting ready to paint this thing. I don't fully know if I'll have this project completed this weekend, but maybe. We'll see. Alright, final touch. I just want to tip some water on there, wash anything off. That's it, I do it here. Okay, that's good. This will look very dull once this dries, because I've sanded it and it's taken the shine out of it. But again, that's alright, we don't mind that. Alright, she's close to ready. Hopefully Friday I can get it all finished off, and we'll by Friday. And on the weekend we prep for paint, guys. Alright, I'm sweating pretty good right now. Okay, it's 100 degrees outside and 101 in the van here. Whew, I had to get that done. Alright, it's a quick video today. it's just really hard to film when I'm out here in the heat. It's just diabolical. So I'm gonna close up the van. I'm gonna put the air conditioner on and try cool down. Yeah, hopefully, even though it was a quick short video, not super interesting, the apps, hopefully the apps interest you guys. If you haven't heard of them or seen those apps before, check them out. All right, we gotta get going. I'm wet with sweat. All right, until next time, this is Aussie Van Man, and we shall see you later. What's going on here?